What happened in the air on September 10, 2021? Number 1. An ASA Air Boeing 757-200, performing flight ZF-434 from Turkey to Russia, was en route at flight level 340 about 180 nautical mile north of Antalya when the crew initiated an emergency descent to flight level 120 due to the activation of the low cabin pressure alert. The aircraft turned around to return to Antalya, needed to climb to flight level 140 again due to terrain, and landed safely back in Antalya about 80 minutes after departure. A replacement Boeing 767-300 reached Belgorod with a delay of about 4 hours. The occurrence aircraft is still on the ground in Antalya, about 8 hours after landing back. Number 2. An Alitalia Airbus A320-200, performing flight AZ-1900 from Olbia to Rome Fiumicino, Italy, was accelerating for takeoff from Olbia's runway 05 when the crew rejected takeoff at high speed about 130 knots over ground following a bird strike into an engine. The aircraft slowed safely and returned to the apron. A replacement A320-200 reached Rome with a delay of 5 hours. Number 3 and last. An Austrian Airlines Airbus A321-200, performing flight OS-229 from Vienna to Berlin, was climbing out of Vienna's runway 16 when the crew stopped the climb at about flight level 160, donned their oxygen masks, and decided to return to Vienna reporting smoke in the cockpit. The aircraft landed safely on runway 11 about 19 minutes after departure. A passenger reported there was a sudden intense odor of burnt plastics. The captain subsequently also announced, audibly on oxygen mask, there was a smell of burnt plastics originating from a failed avionics blower fan. Cabin crew acted very professionally and calmly. The odor subsided while the aircraft positioned for landing. The aircraft was received by emergency services. The airline reported the aircraft returned due to smoke in the cockpit. The crew donned their oxygen masks. A failed fan was the cause of the smoke. The passengers were rebooked onto a later flight. The aircraft to perform that flight OS-235 was upgraded to a Boeing 777.